everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I have a junk journal with me episode working in my intentional life journal. Also, this is my yearly journal, and this video is a collaboration with lovely Olivia from the Brown Satchel. I will leave her channel down below in the description box. She is so fun. I love her videos, I love her editing, I love her journaling and her room and her desk and her journals and her drawings. So fun watching her videos. So I hope you enjoy her videos as well. I find them very relaxing, very calming. And yeah, I thank Olivia for doing this collaboration with me every single month this year. We check in with each other, sort of like pen pals, but with videos and journaling instead of letters and writing. So it's quite fun. It's pen pals in the digital age. So yeah, basically we just catch up on the month, how it went for each other, and sometimes I write about my highlights or challenges, what I'm grateful for, or yeah, just the things that I did. This month it's been a combination of things. I also tend to like to write about what I was reading, what I was watching, what I was listening to. So I kind of combine, all of that onto the page. But in terms of decorating the page, this was really fun this month. As you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of printouts. Once a month, I transfer my photos from my phone and my iPad over onto my laptop and organize them into the different folders. I have a cat folder for Keanu, for all my Keanu photos. I've got a 2022 folder for major events from the year. I've got a journal folder for the journals they make, and a random folder, and then I just get the photos that I want to print to add to my journaling, so both for this journal and for my daily journal. And it just so happened that this month the photos that I had to print out had this wonderful colour theme going on. Teals and mints, aquas and blues. And yeah, I really wanted to create this sort of blue inspired photo spread, I guess. And it was so fitting because the next page that I was up to in this journal was blue. We have this beautiful aqua page on the left, and on the right hand side we've got this beautiful pattern paper that is just gorgeous, with the birds and the flowers. So yeah, that worked out really well. I couldn't fit every photo onto the page, so just choosing one of each type of photo. So I've got one of these books that I got from the op shop, which I have filmed a video about this, which I will share later on. I've just got such a backlog of videos, but super excited to share that video. I went to the op shop and picked up some books so I could make some altered book journals for myself. And yeah, it just so happened that there were these beautiful colours of aquas and teals, and yeah, I love them. And then I just really love them so much that I wanted to display them in my room. So I rearranged my shelves and made space to display some of my favourite vintage books with the colours, and yeah, I don't know, it just makes me happy. So yeah, I love books, I love journals, I love altering books to turn them into journals. So I took a photo of the spines, and then I also took a photo of my rearranged shelves with those books on my shelf. Then what other photos do I have? I've got a photo here of some water. So I went for a walk along the pier this month, and the water was just a stunning, beautiful colour that day. I did enhance it a little bit with some filters. Well, no, not filters. I just brightened it and took away some of the shadows and added some vibrancy. Well, I guess that's a filter, a vibrancy filter, just to bring out more of that vibrant colour. But yeah, just gorgeous. One of the ocean with the light playing on it, and then like looking directly down at the water, and then another shot that I took looking across the water, so you could get the gradation of the colours in the water. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I want to write some quotes on top of it, maybe some scriptures, and maybe even print them out as Polaroids later on. But yeah, I just chose one of them, the one with the light playing off the surface, and used that sort of like a background for this other photo that I took of the same day. As I was walking along the pier, the wind was blowing my tulle skirt, and I love tulle skirts. I've got these beautiful blue tulle skirts, and this one I was wearing that day is like a royal blue colour, and I just loved how the wind was blowing it, and so I just took a photo of the skirt blowing in the wind and my feet, and I kind of like it. It was kind of like a bit of an arty shot with the rustic crack in the ground and the concrete mixed with the beauty of and the softness of the tulle skirt. So I don't know, I really, something about that photo I really like, that contrast. So I put that on the page too. And then the other photo that I put on the page is of another tulle skirt. So you can't tell in the photo, but that was me lying down or sitting on my bed, and the tulle skirt was just all, just this really long tulle skirt across my legs. And I was journaling. I started this journal, a faith journal or prayer journal, that day, and the colours were beautiful, the turquoise, and that was actually a gift from Susan. So big thank you to Susan. She picked it up because I have another similar journal to that. That was one of my very first journals that I was ever given. So it's very special to me. It's my most special journal, and I shared it in some of my courses that I've done. And yeah, when she saw that, she's like, thought of me, and she sent it to me. So huge thank you to Susan. So glad to use that as a faith journal, prayer journal. And yeah, I just liked how it looked on my skirt, on my tulle skirt. So I took a photo of it, just the colours and everything. And that kind of documents as well how I've finally started my faith journaling kind of, I don't know, it's like a big thing at the moment. I've got so many ideas. I've got my faith inspiration journal, I've got my Psalms journal, I've got my prayer journal, I've got my hymn journal that I've made, which I will share a video later on. I've got a tutorial showing how I made a spine to go on to this little golden book, hymn book. And so yeah, that's another faith journal I've created for myself. And then I want to create another one for myself, a faith collage journal, documenting all the main words they get from God and that kind of thing. So this month, July, at the end of July, I just kicked off my big faith journaling adventure. And then that's kind of fitting because in August, for the Intentional Life course, each month we have a different theme. And the theme for August is faith. So I will be doing a whole bunch of faith journaling across all of these different journals. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, just laid out all of these photos onto the page, making sure I've got a little bit of journaling space left there on the left-hand side page. I did have a few other little pieces of ephemera that I thought I might want to add that were blue and tied in with the colour scheme. So I added this label sticker first. It's not blue, but it's got the green tone to tie in with the mint colours there, the teals. And that's where I just write the month to document July. And then I do include a little strip of washi tape, blue washi tape with some gold stars, just because I like stars and gold and sparkles and blue. And then I also added this little faux stamp, piece of ephemera that says lovely moments, and the colour, I just really love the colour, again with the teals and the mints and the aquas, and thought that fit in well, and because I'm documenting lovely moments on this page. And then as for my writing, I just wrote about what I read. So this month I finished 2 books, one called Malibu Rising, which honestly was probably the most boring book I've ever read, unfortunately. I was so excited to read it in the holidays, school holidays this month, and I was hoping for a page turner, and it was so boring. But then the second book I read was fantastic, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I think it's like this Japanese book that was translated into English, and it's just, really lovely, and I wholeheartedly agree with the message of the book, and it was just so subtle and touching and understated, and I know everyone has their own opinions of it. Some people would find this book boring and maybe not subtle at all, but I just really found it super moving and touching and tender and heartfelt. And the message about how a change of heart, a change of perspective can change everything. The circumstances might not change, but you can overcome anything, no matter what circumstance, when you have a change of heart, when you have a change of perspective. And I love that. I also, what was I listening to? I was listening to, of course, Psychology in Seattle. I listen to them all the time. But another podcast that I've been really getting into this month in particular is Stuff You Should Know. I just really love where you have the two hosts and the banter between them and the jokes and just the laughing out loud. And I don't know, I just love that. And what I've been watching this month was Tour de France. So July, I love July because of the Tour de France. And I'm very excited that two Aussies won the stage. Simon Clark, is his name? And Michael Matthews. That was very exciting. I think I'm going to watch the replays of those one day while I do some journaling and arty stuff. Just put it on in the background. And then, so yeah, that's what I was reading, watching, and listening to. Oh, and I also bought a new book, an ebook by Charles Stanley called Emotions. So really looking forward to that one. I'm loving it so far and so keen to keep on reading that book. What else? So yeah, started my prayer journal. I documented the stationery pal haul because that washi tape that I stuck onto the page was from Stationery Pal. And yeah, my favourite hauls are from Stationery Pal. Like, quite a few companies have reached out to me asking for unboxing videos for me to do with free products, and so thankful for that. But Stationery Pal, out of all of those companies, I have to say is my favourite one because they send such a lovely box and it's just chock full of, oh my goodness, so many things, like wow. And things on my wish list and things that I use, like I actually use these items. Some of the things I get sent aren't quite my style, or they might not be a theme that I enjoy, but with Stationery Pal, every single item I get to choose and I love and know I will use. And I don't know, it just was just such an uplifting package to unbox, and every time I use the items it's uplifting, and yeah, I don't know, it just makes me happy. I got into some Messy May journaling, which I'm super excited to share with you a flip through of this journal. It's a free course. I think it runs every year through Messy Art? No, wait, I'm not sure. Messy Art Journaling, something like that. It's run by Kaylee Gray, I believe. Is that her name? And I only recently discovered this, but yeah, I know it's like August now, but I'm still plodding away at that and really enjoying that as a form of, I know art journaling is just really therapeutic for me. So, and I get to try different styles, different techniques, and not for anything like creating these beautiful pages or anything. It's literally just about the process and about self-discovery, connecting with the self and all that kind of thing. So really enjoying that art journaling process, and can't wait to share with you that journal, and can't wait to do more art journaling. I'm really enjoying art journaling, yeah, just for well-being and that kind of thing. So yeah, that is the main things that I did this year. This month in July. Another journaling project that I started in July was the friendship journal, where I document friends that I've met from around the world, and shops that I've discovered from around the world, and happy mails that people have sent me, and gifts that people have sent me, purchases that I've bought. I will document in that journal, and I've been filling that up and having so much fun with that, and using up my supplies, which has been wonderful. And I've been sharing that process over on Patreon. There's about 10 videos that I've filmed for that so far. So if you want to check that out, you can head on over to Patreon and see those Journal With Me videos. If you want to be part of the Intentional Life course as well, where we're focusing on faith this month, you can join anytime. And you can, join with any month for whatever theme that's maybe something that you're interested in. So going to be doing lots of faith journaling in August. So all the links are down below anyway in the description box as well, along with the other courses that I do. But most importantly, check out Olivia from the Brown Satchel. Check out how her July went, and I hope you send her some love and some support if I can get my words out. And I hope you love her videos as much as I do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in July and allowed me to work full-time on this channel for yet another month. If you would like to become a patron in August and get access to videos, printables, and sneak peeks, first access to all my creations, at the Ruby tier you get every single digital kit from my Etsy plus a new one every month. There's also personal updates and behind the scenes looks, so feel free to sign up. The link is down below in the description box.